Welcome to the Popcorn Junkies. If you haven't been here before, do subscribe to the channel. We do lots of movie reviews, trailer reactions, box set binges, all that kind of stuff, though there hasn't been much on telly for us to react to recently.
I was just going to say, could we sometimes have some popcorn when we say this? Because I love popcorn.
Well, yes.
I think we should always have popcorn when we're introducing ourselves as the Popcorn Bloody Junkies.
Well, do you know what we should have? What was your favourite popcorn? Mine was Butterkiss, Rah, Rah, Rah.
It's right in your fillings.
Oh, I love it. It really destroys
I
your
love
teeth.
a really... They're too dry these days
I know what you mean.
cinema.
It's a bit like polystyrene.
Popped out of oil and butter. I don't like a dry popped popcorn.
But that's...
It's like having a baked crisp. It's not a crisp unless it's been
an
plunged
idea.
into oil.
Why don't we launch the Popcorn Junkies popcorn brand?
Yeah!
Why don't we make popcorn how we
make our
like?
own bloody popcorn.
Make our own popcorn. Because I tell you what, Maddie and Kiki love the popcorn in America, where you take your popcorn and you just go...
Well, you know what I thought? You could have a little pack where you decide to melt the butter or not, and you pour it on top.
Like the salted packs of ready salted, where you just take the sachet and shake them.
Pour your butter.
Pour your butter.
I never knew there was such a thing. America, you are dirty, dirty-minded people to pour hot butter onto hot popcorn.
Okay, so this is a film called Mass, and I really wanted you to watch this trailer with me. It hits you between the eyes in terms of how powerful it is, and yet it's incredibly simple. It's just a film with 4 people in a room talking to each other.
Oh, okay, I like that.
Two sets of parents who have been brought together due to an appallingly traumatic event that puts them on the opposite sides of this traumatic event. So they're both coming at it from completely different angles, but they share the event between them. It's called Mass. There's a bit of a clue in the title there. And yeah, so it's caused great sort of responses, I suppose, from the critics on the festival circuit. And it, by all accounts, is an incredibly powerful watch. Ooh. So let's check it out.
How many people are coming?
There'll be 4 of them.
Richard, Linda, this is Jay and Gail Perry.
Thank you for agreeing to meet us.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna leave you alone. Let me know if you need anything.
You say you want to heal. Is this how?
We're not here to attack you. And we promise that. We want to know how this happened. We need your help with that.
I'm willing to help.
When you talk about blame on your part, I want to know what you're referring to.
It's very hard to answer.
Well, please try.
It's not just one thing.
Tell me about your son.
What would you like to know?
Everything. I want to know everything.
Why?
Why do I want to know about your son? Because he killed mine.
Wow.
It's not our fault, Richard.
And I think it pivots around...
Oh, because it's like a play. It's a play.
It's going to be
on
like
film.
a play, absolutely. And it pivots around a mass, I think it's a mass school shooting.
Yeah.
And obviously, 4 phenomenal actors sat in the round talking. Sometimes what I love about films like this, I mean, obviously it's going to be a really difficult subject. I don't love the fact that the film needs to be made about it.
Of course not.
But I love films that simply put the actors and the script front and centre without any sort
Because what is more fascinating
cleverness.
in the world than the way that humans deal with life and each other and relationships? And sometimes we get too fancy because there's, for me anyway, there's nothing as compelling as, and it sounds like it's going to go very deep. And I'm sure the writer will have drawn on a lot of real experiences and real conversations.
And it makes me think about that whole thing.
It'll be gruelling watch.
Oh, absolutely gruelling. And it's going to be the heartache and trauma of being the parent of both a victim, but they're both victims, aren't they? The person who's shot, the person who's been shot.
Everybody, the ripple effect of something like that. And it will be very different for us than it would be for people watching it in America. Because of course, please touch wood, this isn't a daily possibility, a reality for us here, because we just don't have the crazy gun system that they do in America. And when I was talking to somebody recently that was thinking of moving back from America. The one reason was because of the shooting, because of the shootings that happened all too often in schools. I thought, God, imagine that being...
It's frightening how many of them there are. I mean, you know,
It really is.
I was talking on Coffee Moaning recently about the fact that there's a whole genre of gun crime victims, though they're not crimes, where parents and adults are killed by toddlers and children
who
because
picked
they
up their guns.
they don't realise that they can kill people. Anyway, I mean, that looks very powerful. It's obviously a tease. You know, you get a sense that it's going to go deep, as you say. So, kind of thing that I thought you'd be fascinated by, the human condition.
Oh my God, I
under
literally
duress.
cannot wait for that.
For more film and family fun, don't forget to click the subscribe button and make sure to click the bell to never miss an update.